So I think Plarium might be watching this free-to-play series. I've memed about it before because I kind of like casually thought maybe, but I'm starting to believe maybe they are. And let me break down why, okay? I watched this community Q&A and I was kind of, ho-humming through it because, to be honest, it was kind of, just basically always what we get. And it's not really like ragging on it, it's just what it is. We're thinking about it. It might be coming in the near future, right? I mean, it's not even this game alone. A lot of companies use that, type of literature. And it was kind of boring. But then they opened up and showed something called the Armory, okay? And the Armory was something that I have been mentioning multiple times during this free-to-play series. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm not the first one to think of this. Maybe they've been on this a while. It is something that is in other games, but it's just definitely something that we need. And what the Armory does, and let me just give you like the 10-second version of this so that way you don't have to go watch this whole thing, because it really is kind of a little, it's just another one of these. Is basically you're going to be able to take your gear and put it on characters and see how it would fit before you actually execute that silver to put those gears, swap the gear around, what have you, okay? I know there's a lot of people out there that are coming out with like optimizers. How Hades, for instance, has his raid optimizer everyone keeps talking about. So they could be trying to do something to kind of get in on that hype too. I don't know, but I have been saying multiple times throughout this free-to-play series that they need a way like Star Wars Galaxy Heroes and basically every other, educated game on this planet has, which is a way of presetting, your mods, your gear, whatever it is, whatever game it is you're playing before you execute it. And they say it's coming, which that's a huge free-to-play buff, okay? And if they keep adding these free-to-play buffs, and there was something else they did, which was, we had this series where or one of the episodes we were talking about, and it was an episode that, I think I got like 15, maybe 18,000 views or something. And in the episode, we were mentioning that the tournaments are great because we're getting resources as free-to-play, actually. It's better than I would have thought before when I was a well and only had really the well side of the opinion. However, all they have to do is swap really the position of the silver and the energy, and it would be better for free-to-play. Like, give us some of the novice tournaments, just put the energy in the lower bracket instead. That way you can keep playing, and then you can go for the higher ones. And they actually did that in the following tournament. It could have been the luck of the draw, I don't know. But in case, Plarium, you are watching, I've got a fantastic suggestion for you. Are you ready? So instead of, the Armory is great. I love what you guys are doing. This is really going to be helpful for free-to-play. I have an even better upgrade on the Armory. You know what would make it where you don't even have to make the Armory? And I tell you what, it's super easy to do too. It will save you money in the long time from having to pay the devs. How about you just remove the silver cost from removing the gear? How about it doesn't cost us money to use stuff we already own, I mean, it's already an arm and a leg to hit the level 16. Then you don't have to make the Armory. I mean, isn't the Armory obviously just so they can keep the silver cost? You wouldn't even need these third-party things if we could just play with the gear ourselves. I mean, as the point it is, I have to grab a napkin and sit here and do napkin math and try to figure out, what's the crit rate? Okay, don't forget to carry the 1. Jokes aside, though, the Armory update's going to be pretty good. The fact that we can actually compare our gear for once is amazing. I do like that they're going the route of not requiring third parties to make things that they don't have in order to make the game enjoyable. There is another game I used, like Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, for instance, kind of went a different route where they kind of worked with the community, and some of the community made some stuff for it. Old school RuneScape, for instance, the company Jagex, they worked with the community who made, like third-party plugins and stuff too, in order to allow people to get access to stuff they wanted easier and regulated and all that. I don't think that's something that they can do as much because this game is on such a wider scale. So I do like the fact that they are trying to implement things that, in my opinion, we need in the game into the actual game instead of requiring us to go elsewhere. A couple other quick things I'll just mention about the Q&A here. They said the Armory is also going to allow you to like get materials off of it. I don't know if this means like forge materials by breaking down other stuff, or if it means getting silver back out of it too. Not sure. Okay, they didn't really go into high amounts of detail there, so I'm not going to speculate. I will tell you guys though, I don't think I mentioned this yet in this video, that if you guys are on iOS, don't worry, you're not alone. They didn't validate it or anything in this Q&A, but I will validate it. I know it's true. Yeah, you are having disconnection issues. Like if you're currently experiencing disconnects, freezes, lags, stuff like that on mobile, it's not your fault. There is some kind of server issue going on, so you're not going crazy. They also mentioned in this Q&A one other thing. They basically are moving the goalposts when it comes to Lydia. So Lydia's reward for completing Faction Wars as it stands now. When a new faction comes to Faction Wars, you have to complete that faction too in order to get the prize for completing Faction Wars. It makes sense. Dynamically, I understand it. Unfortunately, this is going to make this way harder for free to play, and this is 100% the reason they're doing this, is because when a new faction comes to the game, it's infinitely harder to get the characters you need to beat the new faction, because you still have to pull from all the original factions you already have and the new faction. It's not like there's a shard just for the new faction. Yes, you could wait for 10Xs and stuff like that, but then you're requiring free to play just to have all those resources available right during that 10X, and they have to all in on that. For that reason, if you are a free-to-play that's getting close to Lydia, you better go right now, man, because this is your shot to get her. Get her so that they can't lock you out of it. They also mentioned the Doom Tower rotation is going to be changing in the upcoming months. They are working on that, and then everything else in terms of bug fixes, champion AI, any questions we had, etc. It's the rhetoric currently of we're working on it, we're thinking about it, it will be in the time forward. So really the big news bombs in this one are definitely the Armory, and that Lydia goalpost will be moved. I mean, you can go either. The community's kind of split on this one. The Wells are like, yeah, I kind of get it. I mean, you know, it's complete. And then people who are like about to get her or struggling to get her are, you know, angry about this. I suppose I should be kind of annoyed by this because I haven't got off my ass and gone and finished Faction Wars yet on my main, because I've been doing the free-to-play. Also, if you're wondering how the free-to-play is going, very quick update for you. We are currently on the mission of win 50 silver or gold medals in Classic Arena, okay? You go look at my arena, check it out. I am still in silver, but trying to win the battles is kind of hard. I probably can win that one there. Oh, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of dopamine in this video. Check it out. Clan Boss. Here we go. Let's get our rewards. That's where you got to like do this thing. Okay. There we go. Warrior Chest. Claim it. Okay, nothing. And, okay, kind of a bummer. Okay, here we go. Normal. Warrior Chest. Here we go. Ancient Shark. Come on. Okay, come on. Ancient Shark. Okay. Hard. Warrior Chest. Here we go. See, I think they might actually be watching, because I've been mentioning that, like, please put energy as, like, the first reward in these type of... Like, if you put energy as the first reward in everything, basically, it's really encourages people to do it. And now they're putting energy really early. The Armory is going to be nice if we do get more silver from it, because as it stands now, more or less what I do with the Forge is just, I do this. I go, I grab the gear, I sell it. You know, it's like, okay, 13K more silver. You know what I mean? Pow, here we go. You know, sell that. Okay, 13K more silver. You know, I mean, this is kind of what the Forge boils down to for free to play, at least in the beginning. Oh, baby, that's what we needed. Never mind, we're keeping that bad boy. Man, I absolutely cannot wait until all these referrals kick in, man. I mean, they're trying out here, like 43, 44, 44. Once they all hit 50, man, that's 4 sacreds. We're going to be getting 4 sacreds, man. Double that if we do that on a 2x. Look, he just came along online right as we're playing. Look at them go, man. Look at them go. They're working on it for me. Someone asked me in the Discord, would you ever give up hope that the duplicate legendary fix is coming to the game? And I thought that was a great question, okay? And I want to say the hope has been dead for a while, but I think they're hanging that one out there as their emergency pull it out of the bag fix for when they start losing all the whales. I really do. I think that when duplicate legendary fix comes in, you're going to get a lot of X whales logging back in to YOLO whatever dopamine they get with the duplicate legendary. I know I'll be doing that for sure, and I know a lot of other whales that would probably want to do the same thing. So I really think they're kind of holding that as a break glass in case of emergency type situation. The other thing is they could literally not know how to implement it without just completely breaking their revenue stream. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to pretend to know. But to answer the question on have I given up hope? No, please. We need the duplicate legendary system. Please. This is going to be like the one video I do that's just talking about like updates and whatnot. Back to the free-to-play stuff, but this one is kind of very closely tied with the free-to-play, considering the Armory is going to be a big deal for free-to-play. I do like that a lot of the changes to the game are seeming to be related around helping free-to-play players. I think that is a good change in mentality. I don't know if when the new CEO came in, he thought we got to think of game health. We got to think of the new player. If that's what he's doing, hat off to him, because I can tell you as a free-to-play, the experience is actually kind of fun as a free-to-play recently. And I do feel like the advanced quests were kind of a miss for me on the main. Like I didn't really care at all about the advanced quests on the main, but on the free-to-play, they're actually like kind of helpful. You know, some of the times you can get like 50 energy from a single affinity or whatever, and then you get another refill. And the thing is, you get a few extra refills a day. That's enough to like play for a pretty good amount or get a pretty good amount of dragon done. And when I'm on the main, normally I'm thinking, 4 refills, 5 refills, that's basically nothing. But that's because it's nothing because you're used to like auto clicking for like 24 hours straight, you know what I mean, to get number 1 in a tournament or whatever. As compared to on free to play, it's like you're really just trying to get to 3-star in the campaign. You're just trying to get a nice 5-star pair of boots. It's kind of a different experience altogether. I don't really know why I'm going on this tangent, so that was kind of interesting. I love you all. Subscribe if you want to see more of this, you know, half-hearted ginger, and like if you just want to help me get this video out to more people so they'll see more ads so I will make more money. Bye-bye.